think our fundraising round was about 6 to 9 months, which is the classic. But by 6 months, we already had everything that we needed in place. And then it just extended out because we weren't rushing, we were going through the DD with our investors and getting everything, all the last things checked off. The challenge for us, I think, was that at the same time as doing our fundraising, we were obviously generating revenue and running a viable business. So it wasn't like we could just completely drop everything. That would harm the business. So it was a challenge to basically run the business and fundraise at the same time. Initially, you're very optimistic and you think that the first investor who shows interest is going to put the money in. And that's an emotional roller coaster. Because you have some investors who actually say, yeah, right, we just need to complete the DD and we'll go forward. And in fact, that process is just a lot longer and it's not always as quick as you think. So, but once you've had a bit of that, you kind of adjust your expectations on timing. And a lot of deals are not what you could close the round sooner, but the deal won't be as good necessarily for you. So we had a few offers of more than we wanted to raise, but for an amount of equity which was completely unreasonable. And I think we easily said no to that. If you can generate any revenue, there's at least one tick in the box that you know how to take money in and generate revenue. Which is an important step for any business, because that's what really makes a business, a working business, or should do at least, not in all cases. But it wasn't necessarily, if you're not generating revenue for the exact use cases that you want to scale, that can sometimes cause confusion. So you have to be very clear in the explanation of your strategy and what that revenue means and what the plan is for your future growth. And I think that really helped us eventually select the right investors, because when we explained our strategy, they understood it, they could see the virtues of it, and they were willing to get behind it. So yeah, that was really key for us, people understanding what is not necessarily a very standard approach to scaling a tech company. For a lot of tech companies, they've got this tech idea, it's tech focused, so they might say, look, we need this money to make the business work. And there is no business until we get that funding. And then for them, they can go just 100% on fundraising. That has its pros and cons, but we were a bit more commercial quite early on. So we had that initial, that work that we needed to continue.